Can the pride of Western armor survive the fury of Zaporozhye? On the report in the morning of October 8th, that question found its answer. The battlefield, heavy with smoke and the echo of distant artillery, became the stage for another humiliation of NATO engineering. A British-made Husky tactical support vehicle, once hailed as a symbol of Western reliability, lay crippled and captured by Russian forces. It happened near Novoivanovka, a quiet village now etched into the chronicles of this war. The British Husky, moving through mined terrain under the Ukrainian flag, hit an explosive charge. Its reinforced underbody, praised for blast protection, crumpled beneath the weight of its own promises. Inside, Russian soldiers found the trophies of the West: crates of small arms, ammunition, and advanced communication modules, all intact, all useless. Can a machine, however sophisticated, withstand the calculated chaos of Russian fire and mine-laden roads? The Husky's evacuation by Russian troops, towed several kilometers behind the front line, answered that silently. What remained was more than metal. It was a message. The myth of Western armor superiority had once again been reduced to wreckage in the mud of Zaporozhye. Later on the same day, far to the east, the Dnieper group of forces unleashed a coordinated barrage. Grad multiple launch rocket system crews struck Ukrainian positions near Malaya Tokmachka, lighting up the horizon with precision fire. According to operational reports, an enemy electronic warfare station, multiple machine gun nests, and a vehicle were destroyed in the attack. The air drones, circling above, relayed confirmation. Ukrainian positions were burning, their defenses collapsing. How could any Western platform claim invulnerability when the sky itself monitors every step? This was not an isolated episode. The news a day before shows how Russian troops raised their flag over Novovasilevskoye, securing over 4 square kilometers on the right bank of the Yanchur River. The assault groups had cleared every trench, every building, every last remnant of resistance. The red, white, and blue now flew where yellow and blue once stood. Each strike, each maneuver was part of a pattern, a deliberate sequence of coordinated dominance across the Zaporozhye axis. Artillery suppression, precision drone observation, infantry advance, a synchronized rhythm of destruction. When every move is calculated and every position mapped, how can a supposedly invincible armored vehicle survive? The capture of the Husky did not happen by chance. It was the natural outcome of a front where Russia dictates the tempo, where the enemy's every move is predicted, mapped, and neutralized. The Husky's capture symbolizes the collapse of the Western illusion that technology could outmatch the grit and adaptability of Russian soldiers. Designed for counterinsurgency in the deserts of Afghanistan, the Husky was never meant to endure the density and lethality of the Eastern Front. Its body, though armored, was not built for mine-saturated battlefields or sustained artillery barrages. The British Ministry of Defense once boasted about the Husky's specifications: a 4x4 tactical support vehicle weighing over 11 tons, capable of carrying 4 personnel with modular armor and exceptional protection against mines and ambushes. But Zaporozhye's soil is not the Afghan desert. The mines buried beneath its roads are not the crude, improvised explosive device of the past. They are industrial, modern, and relentless. How could a vehicle with so much technology fail so spectacularly? The vehicle's ground clearance, barely 29 centimeters, is its own undoing. A single buried charge beneath that clearance sends shockwaves that tear through joints and seams, shattering the modular plates meant to keep it alive. The very design that was supposed to absorb blasts turns into a pressure chamber of destruction. When the mine detonated near Novoivanovka, the Husky's fate was sealed. Its advanced communication suite, Western cryptographic modules, encrypted transmitters, flickered and died. Its reinforced hull bent inward, trapping fragments of its crew's failure within. And when Russian soldiers approached, they did not face resistance. They faced abandonment, The vehicle was intact enough to tow. That detail alone speaks volumes. Ukrainian forces had no time, or perhaps no courage, to destroy it before retreating. In modern warfare, leaving such equipment behind is more than a tactical loss. It is an embarrassment, a statement of collapse under pressure. In contrast, Russian operations across Zaporozhye reflect cohesion and momentum. The Grad systems provide saturation fire that blinds and suppresses. FPV drones swarm above, identifying weak points. Artillery observers adjust every shot in real time. When the ground forces move, they do so under a protective curtain of steel and fire. So, how can a convoy vehicle designed for patrol and support ever hope to survive this storm? Russian doctrine thrives on that chaos. It adapts, it consumes, and it exploits. Western systems, overloaded with electronics and dependent on satellite communication, falter under jamming, mud, and sustained bombardment. They are too refined for brutality, too engineered for simplicity. The Husky was meant to protect. Instead, it became a gift. A war trophy, as the Russian soldiers called it, proudly paraded behind friendly lines. Its contents, Western rifles, ammunition boxes, encrypted radios, were inspected like relics of a fading empire. Each device, once a node of NATO's war machine, now lies silent under Russian control. When viewed against the wider map, this event carries a quiet symbolism. The West sends its machines eastward, draped in the promise of superiority, but Zaporozhye keeps breaking them, one drone at a time, one strike at a time, one captured Husky at a time. The question remains, when arrogance meets precision and experience, what chance does the overengineered West really have? The lesson is simple. Technology without resilience is vanity. The Husky's fall is not just the failure of a machine, it is the failure of a philosophy. One that believes armor plating and electronics can replace discipline, patience, and adaptation. Russia's soldiers move differently. They fight not for show, but for ground, meter by meter, with eyes in the sky and steel in their hands. They reclaim villages, silence enemy radios, and turn Western icons into museum pieces. So when the British Husky was dragged from the mud of Novoivanovka, it wasn't just another wreck. It was a monument to endurance, to precision, and to a truth the West refuses to admit. In Zaporozhye, the old rules of warfare no longer apply. When the dust settles in Zaporozhye, who can claim victory? The armor or those who wield it? Drop your thoughts below. See you on another report from the battlefield.